Alright guys, so we've been slacking on the vlog. So this is a little intro of what you guys are going to be seeing on this next video here. It's kind of the last month of racing. Carter's been busy, I've been busy, and we just kind of been slacking, both of us, on the stuff. We've been putting the GoPros on and doing some vlogs here or there, but hopefully you enjoy this video of our last month of racing. It's a long one, but there's a lot of good moments in there, a lot of wins, a lot of crashes, so hopefully you guys enjoy the video.
Bacon and David Gravel bring us to the green flag at the Atomic Speedway. Bacon to the lead into turn one. Carson Macedo slides up in front of Gravel for second. David Gravel back to his inside at the end of the back straightaway. The Macho Man leads the opening circuit. David Gravel second, Carson Macedo third, challenged on the inside by Cole Duncan. Not enough room for Duncan to try to make it work. Meanwhile, Sheldon Hodgshield out in front of the 18 of Giovanni Scelzi, takes over the fifth position. Car upside down, multiple cars involved over in turns 3 and 4. Brock Zierfoss was the car that was upside down. We'll take a look at the Dirt Vision replay. And you can see Zierfoss's car was into the wall and upside down, and then Craig Kinzer got into him, as did Brandon Ware. Oh, there's damage to the 99 machine for Skylar G as well. Damage to the right side panel on that car. Skylar G got a piece of it as he was rolling by. Bacon to the cushion, fires, brings us back to the green flag. Carson Macedo looking for a run on Gravel for second, dives to the inside in turn one, slides up the racetrack. Gravel back underneath him. They're wheel to wheel for second at the end of the back straightaway. David Gravel back to second as they enter the corner. Brady Bacon leading it. David Gravel second. Third is Carson Macedo. Sheldon Hodgshield now up to fourth in the number 17. David Gravel right in the middle of 3 and 4. David Gravel looking for something there. Carson Macedo closing in on Gravel. Bacon nearly got into Lucius, making the pass, and now points leader's got to run down the back straightaway. David Gravel to the inside, slides up in front of Brady Bacon. David Gravel will lead out of turn 4 as they cross the start-finish line on lap number 9. Bacon, Macedo, and Hodgshield, 3 cars battle into turn 3 and 4, 3 wide. Carson Macedo second now at the completion of lap 14. Sheldon Hodgshield now into the third spot. Brady Bacon back to fourth. And there's Kofoid. Hodgshield now to the inside once again into turn 1, looking for second with a slide job, and he's got it for the moment at least. Macedo back to the inside, and now Kofoid challenging Hodgshield and Macedo. Buddy Kofoid looking for second out of turn 4. Can't get the job done there. 3 wide into turn 1 for second. Carson Macedo maintains the spot. Again, David Gravel having difficulty clearing the battle for position. Caution on the Speedway car slowing. Cole Duncan at the top of turn 2. And now gets on the throttle to bring us back to the green flag. Macedo to the inside in turn 2, can't do anything there. Sheldon Hodgshield around the outside of the 83 of Kofoid, and now looks to the inside of Macedo for second. That allows David Gravel to get away just a bit. Shots again to the bottom in 1 and 2. Bacon able to fend off the challenge of the 10-time series champion. And now the 18, Giovanni Scelzi, looks to the inside of Shots. Can't make a car upside down. Sheldon Hodgshield on the front stretch. Sheldon Hodgshield flipping on the front stretch. Red flag conditions. Back underway at the Atomic Speedway. Carson Macedo dives low into turn 1. Can't make the pass of David Gravel for the lead. Gravel opens things up. Donnie Schatz to the inside of Brady Bacon. Schatz down into the top 5. Carson Macedo may have a desperate shot here on the final lap, and he gets out of shape coming out of turn 4. Gravel rides the cushion right behind Brandon Wimmer out of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Gravel to the inside, nearly gets into Wimmer there, has to slide up the banking. Macedo gets close, but David Gravel hangs on for his 8th win of the season. He climbs up top to celebrate victory on night 1 here at the Atomic Speedway.
Track position was so important, but Brady was running such a torrid pace. I knew once he got the lap traffic, he wouldn't have been able to do that, and he was getting messed up pretty early in lap traffic, and he got really, messed up off of 2 there, and was able to slide him, but when I went to slide him, I about spun out, so I probably parked it right in front of him, so probably didn't look very good, but I felt like that was my opportunity to pass, and man, lap cars were so hard to get by. I felt like the top was the fastest, but guys would just kind of park it in front of you on the straightaway, and you had nowhere to go, and I tried to be really patient. I don't know if I was too patient, but I felt like it would have been easy to crash in 3 and 4, and we're just trying to be in the right part of the racetrack and at least exit decent, and luckily it all worked out. Choosing the inside in that one restart, I don't think that was the right move, but luckily I was trying to get this grip here down the straightaway and was able just to get in front of Carson. But, you know, Cody, Zach, and Steven, man, they've been working really, really hard, and 8 wins this time of the year is amazing, and hopefully we can continue to do this. And just got to thank everybody at Husets Speedway, Billion Automotive, Jackson Motorplex, JRC Transportation, High Performance Lubricants, Impact Signs, Butler Built Seats. Couldn't do it without all them, and it's been fun. So hey to Todd and the Queering family, and hi Jill and Levi. See if we get a couple more this weekend. I was cool to have a yellow when it's a single file restart, but definitely not a double file, just because it just leaves yourself open to get slid. And yeah, Craig Kinzer in the 7S, they were racing really hard. It was pretty much 3 wide in front of me. There was just nowhere to go. And like I said, I was just trying to be patient, but I wouldn't have been surprised if the 41 or 83 was going to slide me. So I don't know if they...
Green flag at Atomic Speedway for the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series. Carson Macedo way down low in 1 and 2. Sheldon Hodgson with the lead. David Gravel second as Macedo's pitfall strut. He'll be third as they enter turn 3. Sheldon leading the opening lap in the NOS Energy Drink number 17. David Gravel behind him in the second spot. Giovanni Selzy looking to slide up in front of Buddy Copewood. Can't make the move for 4th. Copewood hangs on to the position down the back straightaway. Baxter, oh, Sheldon nearly got into Baxter between turns 1 and 2. Close call for the race leader. Perhaps now an opportunity for David Gravel to close. Gravel now right there with Sheldon Hodenshield as they work the traffic into corner number 1. Sheldon to the inside of Keith Baxter. Can he make the move? Slides up in front of the 1B. David Gravel comes back at Sheldon as he takes the lead into turn 3, but now gets into Baxter and Gravel is into the wall. David Gravel into the wall after contact with the lap car, and there is severe damage to the front end of the Big Game Motorsports number 2. Baxter raced Hodenshield back to the end of the back straightaway. David Gravel threw it in there hard, but Baxter was right there, and Gravel got into him. Both cars up into the wall, and you can see severe damage, and maybe a little piece of that for the 41 of Carson Macedo as well. And unfortunately, the 1 to go signal shown to the field, so David Gravel will not make it out for this restart. They'll continue to work and hope to catch another caution flag or a red flag and stay on the lead. David Gravel and Cale Thomas bring us to the green flag in the tribute to Rick Ferkel at Fremont Speedway. Carson Macedo, the big mover in turns 1 and 2. Macedo from 3rd to take the lead. Carson Macedo leads the opening lap. David Gravel 2nd, Cale Thomas 3rd, Cole Macedo in 4th, and Donnie Schatz rounding out the top 5 early on in this one. Trouble in turn 2, car sideways, the 29 of Zeth Sabo spins to a stop. Back under green flag conditions at the Fremont Speedway. Cole Macedo by Cale Thomas to take the 3rd spot. 3 wide down the back straightaway for 6th. Sheldon Hodenshield, part of that mix with Brock Zierfuss and Caleb Henry. And Henry gets the best of that battle. Caleb Henry and Sheldon Hodenshield continue their fierce battle for the 6th position. Car slowing at the top in turn number 2. Parker Price Miller in the number 9P. Carson Macedo waiting and now getting on the throttle. Younger brother Cole looks to the inside of David Gravel. We've got problems, car upside down in corner number 4. We are under red flag conditions. A look at the Dirt Vision replay. And looked like Zane DeVault got into another car and they all stacked up behind him, and unfortunately for Sterling Kling, just no place to go. Back underway at Fremont Speedway. David Gravel trying to keep pace with the race leader. Caleb Henry up over the cushion in 1 and 2, loses a couple of spots there. Macedo, Gravel, Macedo. Carson in front, Cole running 3rd. Car upside down over in turns 1 and 2. It is the 34 of Sterling Kling. Take a look at the Dirt Vision replay and see if we can determine what happened for Sterling Kling. Got into the cushion, car nosed in, and while quite a ride, that car tumbled end over end a couple of times. Carson Macedo back on the throttle. We are back under green flag conditions. Cale Thomas with a run on Cole Macedo. Can't make the pass for the third spot. Bill Baylog by Sheldon Hodenshield. Baylog now up to 6th from 18th, and he looks for more to the inside of Donnie Schatz. Henry to the inside of Kofoid. Can't make a move in corner number 1. Giovanni travel car upside down in a big way. Zane DeVault flipping wildly after getting into a car going into corner number 3. And DeVault out of the car and walking away. Carson Macedo brings us out of corner number 4. Bill Baylog to 5th and looking for more. Nearly gets in to the 23J of Cale Thomas. Baylog looking to the outside of Thomas out of turn number 4. Bill Baylog from row number 9 into the top 5 in the first 15 laps. Once again, under green flag conditions at the Fremont Speedway, Baylog looking for more to the inside of Cale Thomas. Bill Baylog side by side couldn't make the pass down the back straightaway. David Gravel trying to stay with your race leader. Baylog again looks to the inside of Thomas. They'll go side by side into turn 3. The North Pole Nightmare now into the 4th spot from the 9th row. Buddy Kofoid at the inside, trying to take the 5th spot from Cale Thomas. Makes the pass as they cross the start-finish line. Gio can't get by Donnie Schatz as they cross the line. Leader will get the white flag. One time, caution as they come to the white flag. Car slowing on the outside of corner number 4. Tyler Gunn in the 68. Back underway. Great restart for Carson Macedo. Bill Baylog trying to go to work on the 16T of Cole Macedo. Donnie Schatz back to the inside of Sheldon Hodenshield. Both of them gaining ground on Cale Thomas as Carson Macedo sees the white flag. Gravel trying to stay close. Macedo down the backstretch and into 3 and 4 for the final time. Gravel rides the cushion, but Carson Macedo gets his 2nd win of the season at the Fremont Speedway. David Gravel 2nd, Cole Macedo 3rd, Bill Baylog 18th, the 4th, and Buddy Kofoid rounding out the top 5.
All right, guys, it is Friday. We're at Beaver Dam Raceway. Beautiful weather, 75 degrees. One of my more favorite tracks to go to, definitely in my top 10 list, maybe top 5. There's 31 cars. We're smack dab in the middle in the 3rd hot lap session. We ran 2nd here the last 2 years. Feeling good, car's feeling good. So see if we can keep this up, guys, and try to get another win tonight.
Green flag at Beaver Dam Raceway on night 1 of the JV Memorial. Carson Macedo out to the early lead. Donnie Schatz up to 2nd. Bill Baylog 3rd. Buddy Kofoid and David Gravel side by side for 4th. Now Kofoid looking to the inside of Baylog as Carson Macedo leads the opening lap, and David Gravel on the move on the inside of the speedway. Gravel 3rd as they cross the line and looking for more. Bill Baylog trying to get by Donnie Schatz. Schatz and Gravel side by side. Buddy Kofoid making that a 3-car race for 2nd. Baylog in the mix as well. And here comes Sheldon Hodenshield. Giovanni Selzing to the inside of Bill Baylog, moved Gio up into the 6th spot. Sheldon Hodenshield really good on the bottom of the speedway. He is 4th and trying to take 3rd from the 10-time series champion, Donnie Schatz. David Gravel keeping pace with leader Carson Macedo. Sheldon Hodenshield up into the 3rd spot now, 4 laps into this feature. 1st and 3rd up high, 2nd on the bottom, and 3 and 4. Gravel coming after Macedo. 3-car battle for the lead. 3 wide out of turn 2 for the top spot. Carson Macedo hangs on, but Sheldon is right there with him. Now Carson goes downstairs in 3 and 4. Into traffic they go. Macedo maintains the lead, and now Gravel and Sheldon Hodenshield side by side for 2nd. Gravel back to 2nd into turn 1. Sheldon looking for a run on David Gravel for the second spot. Works right through the middle in 3 and 4. Can he make the pass out of the fourth turn? Yes, he can. Sheldon Hudgenschild's second, and now looking for the lead into 1 and 2. Once again, the top 3 nearly nose to tail. Macedo, the inside of the slower car of Jordan Goldsberry. Buddy Kofoid goes up top as the top 3 run the bottom. Kofoid looking for a run, and now Buddy Kofoid side by side with David Gravel for third. 4 cars make it 5 now. Race for the lead in heavy traffic at Beaver Dam Raceway. Sheldon again goes to the middle in 3 and 4. Carson Macedo on the bottom. Macedo maintains the race lead. Caution on the speedway. Car sideways to the exit of corner number 2. It's the 49J of Josh Schneiderman. Macedo back on the throttle. David Gravel looking for second to the inside of Sheldon Hudgenschild into turn 1. Gravel second momentarily. Sheldon coming back at him down the backstretch. Logan Schuchart, a big move on the start. Now 3 wide for fourth out of turn 4. Schuchart, Donnie Schatz, and Buddy Kofoid go at it as David Gravel now looks for the lead in turns 1 and 2. Gravel can't get by. Caution on the speedway. Car spinning into the infield. Brock Zierfoss, the exit of corner number 4. Carson Macedo back on the throttle. We go back to green. Buddy Kofoid to the inside, trying to get back by Logan Schuchart. Sheldon looking for a run on David Gravel. Sheldon this time to the high side in 3 and 4. Sheldon Hudgenschild to the cushion with a run. He's second as they cross the line. Now dives to the inside in 1 and 2, looks for the race lead. Sheldon Hudgenschild challenging Carson Macedo down the back straightaway. Sheldon back to the cushion in 3 and 4 as Macedo stays down low. Sheldon's got a run and he's got the lead. Sheldon Hudgenschild leading it on lap 17. Macedo goes to the top. Gravel down low there. Macedo stays second, but Gravel to the inside once again in 1 and 2. David Gravel side by side with Carson Macedo racing for second. Sheldon Hudgenschild pulling away just a bit at the front of the field. Next time by, 10 laps to go. Sheldon Hudgenschild maintains his race lead. Trouble car slowing on the front straightaway. The 3Z of Brock Zierfoss, and we go under caution. Back underway. Sheldon Hudgenschild immediately back out to the race lead. Logan Schuchart downstairs in 1 and 2. Can't do anything with David Gravel for third, but in close pursuit as they reach corner number 3. Logan Schuchart looking for his first podium finish of 2024. Back straightaway for the final time. Into turns 3 and 4. Carson Macedo getting closer. Gravel tries a last lap home run bid on the bottom of the speedway. Sheldon Hudgenschild wins once again at Beaver Dam. Carson Macedo second. David Gravel third.
All right, guys, our night is over at Beaver Dam. So we got 3 of these brought to me. 3 massive gallon glass jugs. Dairyland's Best. Looks like Lammer's Dairy from Wisconsin. Taste the difference. They are located, doesn't say the location, but it is a local Wisconsin dairy. So thank you to the 3 fans that brought it. I appreciate it. Doesn't say what town it's in, but we're going to try it out. Sorry, guys, I can't drink 3 gallons of chocolate milk in 2 days, but I'll try to drink 1. You could just tell when it's going to be a good chocolate milk. It doesn't have the chocolate syrup at the bottom. I don't know how they get the chocolate taste, but it's in there. It's thick and creamy. It's really good. I'm going to go 8.9. Very, very good. Awesome stuff. Beaver Dam went good. We qualified second quick. Won our heat race. Drew the 5 and the dash. Ran 5th in the dash. Got the second really early in the feature. And man, what a battle. The track was good on the bottom, good on the top. Sheldon was running the middle. Fell back a couple spots. Got back to third. Got the second. Was challenging for the win. And a couple little things here or there. The caution doesn't come out when I'm running second.
I think we get the lead from Carson, and then on the restart in second, got a good restart. Was running the bottom, and he went low in 3 and 4 and slowed up my momentum and gave the top to Sheldon, and he ripped around both of us. And from there, didn't quite really have a great opportunity to get it done after that. I felt like, though, the last 3 laps I could have ran the bottom, and it was going to be risky to do it, but I think I could have challenged for the win there if I went low. So definitely regret that. Solid performance. I wouldn't say I'm content with that. Definitely felt like I could have did a couple things different and potentially, could have been a couple spots better. But there's a chance of rain tomorrow, so hopefully it doesn't rain too much. We love Beaver Dam, love racing here, and I'm going to get some rest. I'm tired, and hopefully we get a nice 40-lap, 20,000 win event in tomorrow.
Feature action underway. Giovanni Scelzi with the lead. Donnie Schatz looks to his outside at the end of the back straightaway. Schatz trying to power around Scelzi out of corner number 4. Giovanni Scelzi leads lap number 1. Donnie Schatz is right there with him. Carson Macedo 3rd, Caleb Johnson 4th, and Sheldon Hodenshield in 5th. Track lightning fast after the rain delay. Under caution for the 14T of Tim Estenson, who slid off the edge of the banking in corner number 2. Estenson had been running 18th. We come back to the green flag. Trouble cars upside down on the front stretch. And the David Gravel, one of them. Damage to the front axle, top wing, nose wing on David Gravel's number 2. We talked about potential implications at the top of the World of Outlaws point standings as we take a look at the Dirt Vision replay. Looked like maybe some contact between Gravel and Garrett Williamson there, and everybody else stacking up. We take a look from the speed cam on the front straightaway. We'll take a look from up high now. Yeah, it looks like Garrett Williamson bicycled. David Gravel, a little contact there. Then Baylog over Gravel. Polkrebeck with no place to go. They all got stacked up there. Brock Zierfoss gets a piece of it. And David Gravel set to refire in the number 2. Now again, a situation we will need to keep an eye on. The potential issue with the left front corner of that car. Back under green flag conditions at River City Speedway. Donnie Schatz trying to keep pace with your leader, Giovanni Scelzi. Sheldon Hodenshield all over second place Carson Macedo as they race through turns 1 and 2. Sheldon a peek to the outside, can't make the move there. He'll go back to the top of the speedway in 3 and 4. Heavy traffic, part of this duel for second between the 41 of the 41 of Carson Macedo and the 17 of Sheldon Hodenshield as Sheldon makes the move to the inside. Sheldon now up to second. Sheldon Hodenshield up high in 1 and 2, looking for the lead, can't make it happen out of turn 2. Sheldon again to the top in 3 and 4, this time around the outside. New leader, Sheldon Hodenshield on lap 19. Sheldon Hodge to the race lead. Giovanni Scelzi trying to keep pace, and now Sheldon has the difficult task of trying to put David Gravel a lap down. He drifts up high, and now Gio takes the lead back. Donnie Schatz getting faster in the late stages of this one. He looks to the inside of Sheldon Hodenshield for second. They'll go wheel to wheel out of turn 2. Schatz can't make the move there. 6 laps remaining for race leader Giovanni Scelzi. White flag waving for hot sauce. Giovanni Scelzi a quarter of a mile from a victory at River City Speedway. Back straightaway and into 3 and 4 for the final time. Giovanni Scelzi wins the Don Mack Classic at River City Speedway. Sheldon Hodenshield second. Donnie Schatz third. Carson.
We're here at Ogilvie. The boys been working hard. Pretty much have a rebuilt race car from the crash last night. Had to replace his Nerf bar. Obviously, you saw the front end, the top wing, the nose wing. We got a fresh bullet in this thing. The motor we had in it had quite a bit of nights on it. So here in the crash, right there, caused a big dent in the torsion tube, so that makes the torsion bar not spin freely. We got that knocked out with a big bar in there, and now we're good to go, guys. Beautiful 75-degree weather day today. We got sunlight, looks like no rain, thank God, but the boys got it ready to rip. Beautiful day, great facility here. They don't have a lot of stands, but we know it's gonna be sold out and gonna be an awesome race. Far drive from last night, about 5 hours from
in between racetracks. So the boys had to do some work repairing the race car, but we are ready to go for tonight. Tune into Dirt Vision if you guys can't be here, but looking forward to a great night of racing. The sun is shining. I don't think we'll have to deal with some rain tonight.
Green flag is waving. Carson Macedo with the lead into turn 1. Buddy Kofoid side by side with Sheldon Hodenshield. Nearly some contact there out of corner number 2. Kofoid now looking for the lead into turn number 4. But it'll be before the one of Carson Macedo leading the opening circuit. Buddy Kofoid second. Sheldon Hodenshield in the third spot. Sheldon Hodenshield all over Buddy Kofoid for second as Carson Macedo works by the slower cars. Now Sheldon to the inside, slide job across the nose. Kofoid comes back underneath him. Buddy Kofoid back to second as they cross the start-finish line. Caution on the speedway. The 6 of Bill Rose facing the wrong direction at the exit of the second corner. Carson Macedo waiting until turn 4 to bring us back to green. Great start by David Gravel, had a run out of turn 4. Meanwhile, Sheldon Hodenshield, red flag conditions, cars upside down into turn number 1. We'll take a look at the Dirt Vision replay and determine exactly what happened there. David Gravel had a run, but got into the back of Donnie Schatz, I believe. Gravel nearly caught the wall. Did get a piece of Kim Kading, who caught Brooke Tatnell. That sent Tatnell digging in and tumbling. Christopher Traum there involved. The 7S sliding in. It was absolute chaos. Back under green flag conditions at Ogilvie Raceway. Good restart. For the 41 of Carson Macedo, Sheldon Hodenshield continues his challenge to the second place machine of Buddy Kofoid. Kofoid up to the cushion in 3 and 4. Sheldon down low. He's got a run, but not enough to make the pass. And the top 3 getting closer. High side in turns 1 and 2. Sheldon to the inside. Slide job for second. Buddy trying to cross back underneath him. We saw the leader tap the wall on the backstretch, saw the sparks fly the last time by. Carson Macedo maintains the lead, but he did tap the wall on the backstretch the last time around. Carson Macedo, Sheldon Hodenshield, Buddy Kofoid. Now Kofoid again, close to Hodenshield for second, looks to the inside in 1 and 2. Pulls even, can't complete the pass. Laps to go, and there's heavier traffic in front of race leader Carson Macedo. Kofoid to the inside in 1 and 2, can't get by Sheldon Hodenshield. Top 3 closer into 3 and 4 as they race to the white flag. 1 lap to go in the Big O showdown. Still anybody's game. Sheldon dives to the inside, slides up in front of Carson Macedo to take the lead, and Kofoid now second and looking for the top spot. 3 cars battle for the win into 3 and 4 to the checkered flag. They come in Ogilvie Raceway, and your winner is Sheldon Hodenshield. Carson Macedo second. Buddy Ko flag action at the Knoxville Raceway. Parker Price Miller to the lead down low. David Gravel trying to chase him down. Sheldon Hodenshield side by side with Rico Abreu for third. Give it to Sheldon as they roll into corner number 3.
David Gravel working the high side of the racetrack. They're 3 wide, back in the pack. Tyler Courtney way up over the cushion there as Aaron Reitzel was on his inside, had to move evasively to the top of the racetrack.
Aaron Reitzel trying to make the move by Tyler Courtney to work into the top 5. Can't get the job done there. He'll try the bottom of the racetrack at 1 and 2. They go even at the exit of the second corner. The momentum belongs to Sunshine. He'll hang on to 5th.
This spot with Tyler Courtney now. Aaron Reitzel nearly spinning the car sideways. Trouble in turn 4. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Rolling back into the middle of 3 and 4. Parker Price Miller gets on the gas. We're back to the green.
Sheldon Hodenshield a quick peek to the inside of David Gravel looking for second. They'll go wheel to wheel into turn 1. Sheldon's got the second spot now. David Gravel trying to get back underneath it, but can't make it happen. Sheldon's second as they reach the midpoint of the back straightaway.
Tyler Courtney to the inside of Rico Abreu for the 4th spot. He'll get it in turn number 4. Rico tries to turn the car back to the bottom of turn number 4, looking to the inside. They're side by side down the front chute. Here comes Darren Pippen as well. Rico back up into the 4th spot. Caution coming out for Brian Brown as he rolls to a stop down there on the entrance to turn number 1.
Parker Price Miller back on the throttle, green flag in the air once again. David Gravel coming after Sheldon for second as they race into turn one.
Sheldon rails it around the outside, stays ahead of Gravel, who took a look there for a moment. Now Sheldon with a run on your leader, down the back straightaway, Parker Price Miller on the bottom. Here comes Sheldon Hodenshield to the outside. Your race is for the lead off of turn four.
Sheldon Hodenshield and David Gravel getting closer. David Gravel to the inside of Sheldon for second. Move the Big Game Motorsports number 2 back to second, and he looks for the lead on the inside in 3 and 4.
David Gravel holding the inside line off of turn number 4. He'll hold on to second. Sheldon stays right there with him in third. But now David Gravel taking a look at Parker Price Miller for the lead. He had a look there in 1, but lost it in turn 2.
Gravel got the left front up on the inside berm in 1 and 2, but now back to the bottom side in 3 and 4, looking for the lead. David Gravel by Parker Price Miller, and Gravel leads lap number 10.
David Gravel takes the lead on lap number 10. Parker Price Miller trying to charge back by him on the outside. He'll ride in the second spot down the back straightaway.
Kyle Larson trying to get that third spot away from Sheldon Hodgshaw. Parker Price Miller back to the lead. Slide job into turn 2, and Gravel now has to cross it back underneath the number 9P.
Great move by Parker Price Miller to regain the lead. He'll ride through the middle of 3 and 4. Here comes Gravel back on the bottom. Gravel will edge by to take the lead back at the flag stand. David Gravel leads now. Parker Price Miller tries him on the inside. Gravel says no.
David Gravel took the low line away, and now Kyle Larson challenging Parker Price Miller for second. Kyle Larson from the outside of row 5, second into turn 3.
Kyle Larson up into the runner-up spot now as Parker Price Miller slips back in the third spot. Kyle Larson within 5 car lengths of your leader down the front straightaway, looking to the inside in turn 1.
These two put on a show at the Jacksonville Raceway earlier this season. Larson now for the lead out of turn number 2, and he's got it.
You've got a new leader in Kyle Larson up on the top of the racetrack now in car number 57. David Gravel still running in the second spot now, but Kyle Larson is throwing the keys on the counter and checking out here in the feature.
Courtney 5th, McFadden in 6th, leader in traffic. David Gravel getting closer. Smoke out of the 57. He's done.
Trouble for Kyle Larson up over the cushion. Smoke a heavy, and it's slowing. Yellow coming out. On the gas, green flag's out. We're back underway.
Gravel to the low side entering turn 1. All but James McFadden follow there. J-Mac to the top of the racetrack now around the outside of Tyler Courtney. James McFadden now into the 4th spot in the 83 senior.
He's not done yet either, Johnny. He's closing in on Rico in turn number 4 now. Here comes J-Mac to the outside of Rico Abreu for the 3rd spot. Abreu on the bottom, James McFadden up on the cushion.
David Gravel with a 2-second lead at the midpoint of the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4, and down to the checkered flag for the 9th time in 2024. David Gravel is a World of Outlaws winner. And David Gravel climbing up to celebrate the victory on the opening night of the Premier Chevy Dealers Clash at the Knoxville Raceway.
Man, we had a couple lucky restarts there. Definitely didn't want to restart second, and early on we were a little tight, and then once I found out Rico was really good on the bottom, I kind of committed down there and made some good laps. And when I got the lead, I went high. But I see my left front, we broke a shock stud there, and it was getting really, really hard to run the bottom consistently. And I felt if I missed the bottom that I would have lost more than maybe just running the top. And then when Kyle passed me, you could definitely tell he was better than us just because he could be in the cushion on the throttle more, where when you don't have that left front shock holding that corner down, you can't do that really well. But I mean, once I got back to the bottom and I got right back to him, I would really wish we could have raced that out, because I think he was running really aggressive and was maybe going to run high one more lap, and I might have been able to get underneath him. So I wish we could have raced that out. I got to thank Cody, Steven, and Zach for working hard. This is a new car, and to debut it and qualify good going out late and winning the race is really good. So got to thank everybody at Husets Speedway, Billion Automotive, Jackson Motorplex, JRC Transportation, High Performance Lubricants. This Morrison engine was ripping tonight, and hopefully you guys all come to the High Bank Hustle for 100 and the High Bank Nationals on Saturday for 250. We all knew it was going to take rubber, and I'm glad they did track work, but now they know that they should have probably did more. But 62, 64, 410 sprint cars here. It's a lot of cars. It's pretty warm today. And I know they'll keep working on it. This is one of the best tracks in the country, so these guys are going to keep digging on it and I think get it better for tomorrow. But just lucky to have the track position. And
the green flag at Knoxville. Schuhart out to the lead, 4 wide, back in the pack for position. It got crazy into turn 1, but somehow they've all made it through.
Logan Schuhart will bring the field around for lap number 1. He'll be on the top spot. He'll lead the field down to the flag stand. He'll lead lap 1. Corey Day running second. David Gravel third. Donnie Schatz up to fourth. Battle for fifth now. Emerson Axum and Brian Brown in turn number 1. Day on the high side, then David Gravel, Donnie Schatz. Your top 4 cars have pulled away as Brian Brown and Emerson Axum continue to battle side by side.
They swap lines into turn 1. Day to the bottom. Now Logan Schuhart on the cushion. Day right there with the Shark Racing 1S nose to tail. Schuhart down to the inside to block into corner number 3.
Corey Day found something there on the exit of turn number 2. He was able to make some ground
into
up.
the wall, gathers it back in. A close call there. Caution flag will wave, however.
Linton Jeffrey in the car number 2K. Logan Schuhart bringing them back to the green flag. Green flag is in the air, and what a start for Logan Schuhart off of turn 4.
Donnie Schatz with a run on David Gravel for the third spot. Day to the high side of the speedway, coming after the leader out of turn 2. Donnie Schatz all over David Gravel. Second, third, and fourth, nose to tail. Now Gravel to the inside of Corey Day entering turn 3.
Corey Day on the high side, David Gravel down low. Here comes Donnie Schatz right through the middle of the 3-car battle down the first straightaway. Donnie Schatz to the inside, he gets by Gravel. Corey Day shuts the door on Donnie Schatz in turn number 2.
Corey Day second, Donnie Schatz now third, David Gravel running in the fourth spot.
Here comes Donnie Schatz to the inside of Corey Day on the inside. He'll take second.
Donnie Schatz second in traffic now, closing in on Logan Schuhart. First and second down low, third place on the cushion. A 3-car battle for the lead out of turn 2. Corey Day is back to second now and closing in on Schuhart into turn 3.
Logan Schuhart has moved up off the bottom of the racetrack now because he had to with lap traffic down the front straightaway.
Corey Day on the cushion, Logan Schuhart on the bottom out of the turn. Day has pulled away from Donnie Schatz, who's had some difficulties in traffic. Now Corey Day back to the cushion in 3 and 4, looking for the lead this time by 9 laps to go at the Knoxville Raceway. Corey Day all over Logan Schuhart into turn number 1.
Side by side for the lead in turn number 1. You've got a new leader in turn number 2. Corey Day takes the lead from Logan Schuhart down the back straightaway, puts 10 car lengths on the car number 1S. Logan Schuhart back on the bottom of the racetrack where he's been most of the race here tonight, closing back in on your leader. Corey Day to the cushion. Here comes Logan Schuhart for the lead, side by side in turn number 4. Logan Schuhart takes the lead back off of turn 4.
Logan Schuhart leading lap number 21. David Gravel has gotten the third spot from Donnie Schatz, but Schatz takes it right back. Schuhart now out in front out of turn 2, but Corey Day right there with him.
Lap car right ahead of your leader, Logan Schuhart off the turn, but Logan able to hold it on. 3 laps to go. Here comes Corey Day back to the top for the lead.
Schuhart up to the high side of the speedway, but Corey Day's well.
No,
Schuhart's into the wall.
2.
Logan Schuhart into the wall. Damage to the front end. Caution flag waves. Corey Day to the cushion, gets on the throttle. Donnie Schatz tries to get down to the low side of the speedway to keep pace. Kyle Larson around the outside, looking to the outside of David Gravel for third as they race into 1 and 2. Day goes to the bottom, Donnie Schatz on the cushion. Donnie Schatz trying to get a run on the youngster out of Clovis, California. 1 lap remaining for Corey Day at the Knoxville Raceway. To the high side out of turn 2. Donnie Schatz running out of time. Day yards him down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 for the final time.
Through the bottom of 3 and 4, looking for his first 410 feature win at the Knoxville Raceway. Off of turn 4, checkers in the air for Corey Day. He wins in Knoxville. Donnie Schatz comes home second, and Kyle Larson.
But we're ready to go. We got this billion automotive car ready to rip.
How far are you at what Todd has?
You can upgrade, but it'll cost you 10 million.
So I think on like the schedule and stuff, I saw like they kind of set up the schedule for like the t-shirt stuff to be open at like 4, right? 4 o'clock. So if you give me a screwdriver, I'll try. Hungry? Yeah. What's that out there? Is that a sprint car?
distance. The preliminary feature for the Husets Hustle is underway.
Aaron Reitzel jumps to the early race lead, 3 wide for second, but the caution lights come on. Aaron Reitzel early on the throttle. That will move Ryan Timms to the outside of the front row. Good start out of turn 4, side by side for the race lead. Ryan Timms on the top will take the top spot. Sheldon Hodenshield second as they reach turn 3.
Tyler Courtney digging on the bottom side of the speedway. He's got the 4th spot, putting the 41 of Carson Macedo back to position number 5. It's Ryan Timms on the opening lap, and he starts to pull the field as he heads to turn 3.
Tyler Courtney trying to catch up with Sheldon Hodenshield for second, and Sheldon getting closer to race leader Ryan Timms in heavy traffic at the end of the back straightaway.
Yeah, lap traffic using both lines in front of the 5T of Ryan Timms, allowing the 17 of Hodenshield to close right on his back bumper. Timms right through the middle, Hodenshield a slightly higher line. They'll race back to turn number 3. Ryan Timms dives back down to the bottom side. Now here comes the 7BC of Courtney working the bottom side of the speedway. Sheldon to the bottom looking for the lead side by side, and Sheldon Hodenshield will lead as we come back by the stripe. Hodenshield leads at lap 15.
Sheldon Hodenshield challenged down low by Ryan Timms. Timms trying to come back at it. They're side by side again into 3 and 4. Ryan Timms back to the lead out of turn 4 on lap 16.
So Timms will go back down to the bottom here in turn number 1. On the top, here comes Sheldon Hodenshield. Have you heard that line before? Hodenshield ripping the cushion as they go to turn number 3. Timms slides up. Here comes Hodenshield to his inside, and Hodenshield back to the lead.
Sheldon Hodenshield back out front on lap 17. Tyler Courtney and Ryan Timms right there behind him.
Sheldon Hodenshield, Ryan Timms, Tyler Courtney, Carson Macedo, Aaron Reitzel remain the top 5. Top 3 are all bunched up, racing for position in turn 3. Here comes Tyler Courtney to the inside of Ryan Timms. The race for second down the front stretch.
Tyler Courtney up to second now. Ryan Timms trying to come back at him on the top of the speedway. Courtney keeping pace with leader Sheldon Hodenshield. Ryan Timms still right there as well. Heavy traffic in front of the leaders with 20 laps complete and 15 to go.
As they race, the 41 of Carson Macedo getting a little closer to all 3 of them. 15 to go. Sheldon Hodenshield leads by less than 0.4 of a second. Trouble front straightaway. Car upside down. Red lights are on around the speedway. Dason Pursley in the 25 going upside down on the front straightaway.
And Dason Pursley out of the car. Dason Pursley out of the car on the front straightaway. Take a look at the Dirt Vision replay and see if we can determine what happened. Car was already upside down as leaders came out of turn number 4. Didn't realize how close that was to the race leaders there. Back to green, Tyler Courtney to the inside, a challenge for the lead. He has it momentarily. Sheldon trying to power back around him on the outside. Wheel to wheel for the top spot into turn 3.
How close was that? And here comes Ryan Timms up there on the top side of the speedway. He's got a run at the top too. Hodenshield, Courtney, Timms breaking away from 4th place running Carson Macedo and Aaron Reitzel. Top 3 breaking away with around the 13 laps to go.
Battle for the 5th spot. To the inside comes the 18 of Giovanni Scelzi. He'll take the position away from the 87 of Aaron Reitzel. Reitzel comes right back at him on the inside in 1 and 2.
That happens right in front of Tim Kading. Reitzel back into the top 5 in the number 87. They're running all over the racetrack. Heavy lap traffic right in front of your race leaders. Here comes Tyler Courtney closing in, diving to the inside.
Courtney takes the lead into turn 1, slides up in front of Sheldon Hodenshield. Now Hodenshield will play pursuit into 3 and 4. Now the battle for the Hodenshield broke. Something's broken on the 80s. Right rear tire. Right rear tire is gone on the 17 of Sheldon Hodenshield. Back under green flag conditions. Good restart for Tyler Courtney as he makes his way into turn 1. Carson Macedo looks to the inside of Ryan Timms. The race for second, heating up at the end of the back straightaway.
Timms has the advantage as they race off of turn number 4. Reitzel with the run coming after Macedo as Tim Kading enters the top 5. The 3K getting by the 18 of Giovanni Scelzi. Here comes Brad Sweet right behind them.
Brad Sweet up behind Scelzi into the 7th spot. Reitzel around the outside of the 41. Move Aaron Reitzel into the top 3 in the 87. 1 lap to go for Tyler Courtney on the opening night of the Husets Hustle. Works his way toward the back of Landon Crawley's 7S. He'll take the car to 3 and 4 for the final time.
Tyler Courtney off of turn number 4 gets his first win at Huset Speedway in the 7BC. Ryan Timms second and Aaron Reitzel completes the podium.
Hey! Miss me? She's back! We should all do that hair once a day. Hi, baby.